Hey guys, it's SofiaLyn doing her morning moment in the early afternoon. And today I'm doing two things. First, I'm following a mentor's guidance, which is designed to help me get over my aversion to doing videos because videos are important and I need to do more of them. I admit it, but I have such an aversion to doing videos that she gave me this challenge, and that is that when the resistance gets strongest and you haven't done your video, just turn on the camera and start talking. So that's what I'm doing. But the second thing, and there's a purpose to my madness too here, and that is the second thing is I want to tell you about something I'm giving away today. It's a freebie. It's a little short PDF, 3-page PDF. Well, it's actually only 2 pages, but if you count the cover page, it's 3. It contains a little 1-page tapping routine that takes about 3 minutes to run through. And then the second page is the chart with the tapping points and how to do it. So it's a very quick process, but it's 3 minutes to calm down the crazy monkey mind. I posted some comments yesterday asking questions about who's got this noisy mind. And although I didn't get a whole lot of responses, I know everybody's mind is out of control and noisy because there's stuff going on around us designed to do that. Not to mention the cooties in your aura. Did you know you had cooties in your aura? Oh, yes, you do. Everybody's got them. Those are the ones that, those little voices you hear in your head that talk and create noise and crazy distractions to keep you up at night when you're tired and you just want to go to sleep and there's all this chatter going on. And most cases, it's about the worst that could happen or reminding you that you're not doing what you're supposed to do and you forgot this and so that and this, that, and the other. It's designed that way because there's so much noise going on. We're being stimulated left, right, front, and center by news. Do you notice how whenever they give you a story, and news is always bad, but when they give you a story at the end, the very last thing they always say is, but it could have been worse. That's designed to get your monkey mind imagining something worse than did happen. And I haven't really watched the news since the pandemic because I got tired of being told that it could have been worse when they could have just left the story alone the way it ended. Um, because whatever they're reporting on usually is bad anyway, and who wants to imagine the worst case scenario? So we are programmed to imagine the worst case scenario. That's just the way our media is. And with the way things are today, they only focus on the worst case scenario and they outright lie about stuff to make things worse than they really are. That creates more cooties in your head because we know everything is energy. If you hear a song and it makes you feel good and you want to dance, that's energy. If you hear a sad song and it breaks your heart and you're feeling sad, that's energy. If you go to a movie and it makes you laugh and it's really light and airy and you come out feeling good, that's energy. You go into a violent movie that scares you to death and you come out feeling all agitated and nervous, that's energy. Everything is energy. And we are being bombarded with all kinds of bad news and energy that reminds us how bad things really are. The truth of the matter is things aren't as bad as they tell us, but because we're so programmed, they've introduced so many cooties into our aura to keep us worried and fearful and upset and doubting ourselves and losing confidence and worrying about this, that, and the other, that we have like all this stuff going on. Remember those pictures of the angel and the devil sitting, the devil's talking in one ear and the angel sitting on the other ear? Well, right now, devil is this big and the angels are having a hard time keeping up. And so we are more influenced by the negativity and the power of the programming that we're being given. And that's what's in your head. And I'm going to be teaching something in the next week or two, starting a class, and we'll talk about that later too. But I'm going to talk about these cooties and how you can get rid of them because they represent energy leaks that allow negativity to pop in and convince you that you are not the strong, creative, powerful child of a divine creator that you really are. So if you want to know about the cooties, we can talk about that later. But right now, what I want to tell you about is this PDF because it will help you to start to get control of your mind. You know, back when I was starting this leg of the journey of my life and things got so bad, I went into intense spiritual study because I was trying to heal myself as fast as possible. I needed to get to a positive state where I could create new income and start making money as soon as possible because I didn't have resources or anyone to help me. I was on my own. And fortunately, especially as I look back on it now, I was able to do that despite the mental and emotional state that I was in. I moved into a one-bedroom apartment, and thank God, my angels and everything, um, I've been able to maintain it. Even though there's some days that I was literally hours, from having to pack up my stuff and move, and a resource would come through. And when I look back on it, I have actually a very nice, very it's not beautiful, but it's a very nice one-bedroom apartment where I have peace and calm and I can be on my own and smile and laugh and dance and do what I want to do and not have to worry about crazy people coming in, throwing tantrums and multiple personalities and all this nonsense. So when I look back on it now and I think you created your own little sanctuary without even realizing it, but you were so wrapped up in the misery and the suffering and the pain, I couldn't really see what I had managed to do under the worst case scenario. Something I've never had to deal with before. And I'm at the age in my life right now where this kind of nonsense is, for some people, they blow up. I didn't. In fact, I got better. I feel for the first time in 20 years, I feel happy about who I am. I feel happy about what I'm doing. I feel happy about the direction my life is heading. I'm seeing progress and seeing incredible miracles showing up, including this process that I'm talking to you about. Because out of all of this, I learned to reprogram and control my mind, which is something that I had struggled with for 20 years. And accidentally, through studying with one of the mentors that I'm studying with, working intensely with my angel teams, I was able to learn how to shut the monkey mind up to get this beautiful mind of mine. And we're going to stop calling it the monkey mind because it's part of you, and we want to recognize and love it, even though it's been trained to be almost like your enemy. So the first step, though, is I just want you to get this, to download the PDF. Facebook won't let me post the link in the description or you'll never see the post. So I put it in the comment section down below this video. Click on the comments and download this PDF. Like I said, it's real short, but it's easy. I show you how to tap through some steps to calm your monkey mind and bring ease and peace in your body in about 3 minutes. And it'll calm you. If you're really upset, it'll calm you down to a point where you feel a little better. And if you do it again, it'll calm you some more. If you do it a third time, it'll bring you down to a place where maybe you can fall asleep or at least be restful. Oh, excuse me. So download the PDF, read through it, do the routine. Takes you 3 minutes to go through the little tapping routine and see how you feel. Then come back and post a comment and let me know how it's working for you. And then we'll talk about what's later. Because Cooties, you got cooties in your aura. I hate to be the one to tell you that, but that's what's controlling you right now. And cooties are what we call things we don't want, all kinds of body invaders and whatever. What about your energy body? You got cooties in the body. So if you want to know how to get rid of the cooties in your energy aura, we'll talk about that another time. Right now, just download the freebie, and I wish you peace and serenity starting today. This is SofiaLyn saying thank you for listening. I'll talk to you later. Bye.